The greatest fear of the black boy's enemies is not that he'll grow up to become Superman. The greatest fear of the black boy's enemies is that he'll grow up to remember that he already is. Join the Mac Life Patreon to help you remember. It's your boy Warren B. author of Pimp God, What Your Mama Should Have Told You, and this is for the Mac Life Patreon. The push to silence and neutralize Malcolm X to prevent the rise of a unified leader was directed by J. Edgar Hoover through the Federal Bureau of Investigations, FBI. This effort was explicitly part of the FBI's covert COINTELPRO operations. COINTELPRO. The Bureau issued directives to its agents outlining the goal to prevent the rise of a messiah who could unify and electrify the militant black nationalist movement, specifically identifying Malcolm X as a figure who might have been such a messiah. To learn more about the exact documents and directives, you can read about the FBI's counterintelligence efforts. Counterintelligence efforts. That right there will tell you why you're born as a black boy in an environment led by women who largely want acceptance from their white rulers. That situation right there. And why anytime a black man begins to evolve and to rise in charisma, influence, power, it's a counterintelligence. But why would the superior in intelligence fear the inferior intelligence and need to counter it? The greatest fear is not what you can become as a black man. The greatest fear to this day is you remembering what you already are. And spiritually, this is what learning is. Educate comes from the Latin word educo, which means to develop from within. The more that a person develops from within, the more he connects to what is eternal within himself. That's what it means to develop from within, to connect to what is already eternal and powerful within himself. Something that is not in the people that fear him. Now, according to the Gnostics, 85% of humanity lacks the divine spark or flame within them. They are owned and controlled by the matrix. So when the Bible talks about straight is the gate and narrow is the way and few there be that find it, according to Napoleon Hill, roughly 2% of humanity represent the apex of human existence. And the apex of human existence is the conscious being, the conscious God. So the game, right, is to kill the baby Yeshua while he's still a baby, ignorant of his DNA series, ignorant of the E1B1A, ignorant of his legacy, right? Coming down the line of King David, etc., Judah, etc. Kill him before he grows up to remember. Because in truth, the greatest threat to counterintelligence is not a baby, but the grown man. Because the baby can't turn over money tables. The baby can't heal the sick. The baby is ignorant of what soul essence, divine spark lies within him. It is my understanding that those who govern this plane do not have the divine spark. And they know exactly who you are if you do. This story about J. Edgar Hoover echoes, it mirrors the same fear of King Herod back in the time of Yeshua. Now anybody can look up, right? What tribe did the man they call Jesus belong to? And it's the same as King David. The tribe of Judah. And so we often don't understand why we have certain experiences. And I believe that those in power who lack the divine spark, they know exactly who you are when you do. They know exactly who you are. Who was King Herod? The biblical King Herod is usually identified as Herod the Great. He ruled Judea from around 37 BCE to 4 BCE under the authority of the Roman Empire. Herod was politically brilliant, wealthy, and ruthless. He rebuilt the second temple in Jerusalem and carried out massive construction projects, but he was also known historically for paranoia and violence. Ancient historian Flavius Josephus describes Herod as deeply suspicious and fearful of rivals. This is what the definition of jealousy is. Jealousy is fear of a potential rival. Potential rival. Like a man that's a square who may have a beautiful wife, and he meets another man that's charismatic, handsome, magnetic. Now that man may not be thinking at all about that man or his wife, but that doesn't stop that pang of fear within the husband, because in truth, he don't really have her. I see couples all the time. And in public, the woman is walking all out in front of the husband. That is blatant disrespect. How can you protect something, right, that is a distance away from you? And this is a spiritual vibration in the Western world. Then instead of submitting, which means trust, to a man, you compete with him. Okay? Why did Herod fear the birth of the Messiah? According to the Gospel of Matthew, wise men from the east, often called the Magi, came asking, "Where is he that is born King of the Jews?" Where is he that is born King of the Jews? That question terrified Herod because he was Rome's appointed king of the Jews. A prophecy about a coming ruler threatened both his throne and political survival. So it would make sense later when that boy became 30, why he was surrounded by others who might have been religious but not spiritual. The Pharisees constantly came at Yeshua, and they never could actually catch him on anything. But they constantly kept coming at him. And a phrase that he stated was a major fear. "I am the King of the Jews." Right? In the Jewish world of that time, many people were waiting for a Messiah, an anointed leader descended from King David, tribe of Judah, who would restore Israel. What is Israel? It's not a geographic place on a map. It's a bloodline. Herod understood several things. The Jewish people expected a deliverer. Messianic prophecies were circulating widely. Rome crushed rebellions brutally. A child believed to be the true king could spark unrest. So Herod's fear was both political, loss of power, and psychological/spiritual, fear of destiny overturning his rule. This is why it doesn't make sense to look up to other people's apparent fortune or accolades or positions of power or social economic status, because most people who are influential in the world are pieces on a chessboard. Pimp God LLC has nothing to do with anything right, related to sex. It has nothing to do with women. It has nothing to do with women. It has everything to do with men. We have all been in coffee shops where some guy would bring a chessboard, just sit it out on the table and enjoy his coffee. And if anybody wanted to sit with him, they could, and people would play. He had the timer there, and it was a great time. You've seen that. And my brand, PIMPGOD, right, is not about being a piece with a title on a chessboard. Why? Because pieces don't move themselves. Just because somebody is labeled king or ruler or president doesn't mean that there are not powers that could snuff that person out of their position and out of their life. And what is a king anyway, at the highest level, but a servant? That's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to serve the people and make decisions that moves the culture and ultimately evolution forward. But a player sits in the player's chair. He's not a piece on the chessboard. He's the hand that moves the pieces. Player, not piece. PIMP isn't piece in Mac position. It's player in Mac position. Someone who's playing to Mac, playing to win. So I have Mac Lessons, and I have Mac Life Patreon, all centered around what? My philosophy and brand. How did Herod know the time frame? The gospel says Herod questioned the Magi carefully about when the star appeared. To get the rest of this game, join the Mac Life Patreon.